So first of all, good morning everyone. Welcome to the session for lilizani.com. So basically in this session we are going to see that how can we delete the duplicate records from a table. This is a requirement. If you are going to in a interview session, then you will be having to ask by the interviewer the same question that delete the tuples that will be same for the table in a table. Okay, so we need to delete all these tuples remains except one. Okay, except out of n only one should be except one should be remains. Um, all the should be deleted except one only. Okay, means I want to say you something like this, that select all from employees. So suppose I having this record only. Okay, so CLSCR is okay, clear as clear. So this record is we having right now. So basically what we need to do, we can see that we have the simple data that is containing the four row. Okay, we can say four tuples. Okay, because row is also known as the tuple. I don't want to do it more and more. Okay, so soon, sorry. So basically what is happening here, we having the four tuples, and all these tuples are not unique. Okay, means these tuples values are distinct. Okay, no problem, this values is distinct, no problem, but this two value is not going to be in the normal form. So we need to solve this problem, that is data, we can say data redundancy, means data duplicacy. Okay, so we need to remove this. Okay, so we need to only remove one record, not two. If we are having more than 10 records, same tuple, same row, so we need to delete only 9 out of 10. One should be remains there. Okay, so for that we can have to use only, I think row id will be very useful for that. So what is row id? Row id is basically whenever we are going to create a table now, so that will be okay, so that will be create a table. Okay, but if you are going to insert the data inside that table, so at that time what is happening, that that we can say that for the each row, for each different tuple, for each different row, the different row id will be assigned by the oracle. Okay, so basically we can see select employees dot all, means select the all the columns data from the employees table, and row number as the R column, renames the column name for the row number R. That is the system column, you can say the predefined column. Okay, that is known as the pseudo columns, and row ID, that is the row ID, and this one is the row number. These are very different from employees. So this will be get all the data from the employees table. Okay, so row id is here, row name, sorry, I'm so sorry, row id is here 1 2 3 4. For each row, it will be generated the at the runtime, means when we are going to fetching the data now, at that time only it will be give the assign the row id, sorry, row number, and row id will be assigned at that time when we are going to inserting the table. We can say, I can say because when we are going to delete the one record now, you can see delete employees where you can say that where row number is where row number equal to 1. So delete employees where row number equals to 1. Sorry, delete LET. So now this have to deleted the record, but we can see that this row id again assigned 1, because this is going to assign at the runtime. Okay, and this row id you can see that first record have to deleted from our table, and this have to assign, 2 have to assign by the 1, and 3 have to assign by the 2, means data, the row id is not changeable, but the row number is going to change at the time of execution, when we are going to select the data, when we are going to fetch the data, at the time that going to assign the value, assign the row number, but the row id is never ever going to change, okay, in a table for the specific tuple. Okay, so we can see, I need to roll back to show you how can we delete the you can say the redundant tuples from a table. Okay, so we need to write this command only, that I will elaborate you how is this is going to work. So I want to also show you that after rollback what is happening, all the data have to remain same, whatever we have to make changes, I have to delete one row now, so this will be again come to the this table only, select all from you can say employees. Okay, and then yeah, so we can see here we having the get data that we have to delete it again, alias hr and 5000, this is having the same row id again no problem, it will be done, you can see. Yeah, okay, having now, so this is the logic. So I am going to show you how can we delete the you can say the same record from a table, except only one tuple should be remains there. Okay. So delete from, you can write, okay, but I'm not going to write because this is the good practice. If you are going to using the ddl commands, then you need to write that from delete, sorry, that SQL statement, DDL SQL statement, then table, and then table name, and here delete, and then from you need to write, but you don't need to write. Okay, yeah, this is optional. So delete table name, okay, directly. So employees, delete employees record, okay, where this is the important, where row id not in, where row id should not be in this fetching records. So now we need to select, we need to fetch the record, because this will be compared with the record only now, that will be only the row id type. So select min of the row id, you will be get, why we are going to write the minimum of the row id min of row id from employees, select min of row id from employees, where uh, sorry, where no condition, here only we have the condition that we need to use the group by. I will show you why. Group by, select min of row id from employees, it will be select the minimum of row id from where, from the grouping data, from the group data. Okay, so that's why we are using the group by. Group by which, group by according to the we are having the, I think empid comma name comma department comma last one was the, I think, salary. Okay, so now what will be happen, this will be face the, you can say that this will be face the select minimum of the row id from employees, group by employee id comma name comma row salary. Okay, so I am going to just copy this only, I am going to first copy, because before execute this program I need to elaborate little bit, only little bit, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, what is happened, oh, copy, control and C, and pasted here, it's okay. So now clear a screen. So basically I want to say you that we having the data select all from employees, sorry, I'm going to select with the row id and all these things. So yeah, so this is very important. And now what I'm going to show you that select yeah, this command from from 1 second. I am going to this notepad is going to hanging because of this program only, this file only. So I'm going to remove this file from the RAM. Yeah, now it will work fine. Okay, yes. So where is that? Yeah, here. So I need to first execute this line, that what is the meaning of this. Okay, so instead of this we can write, before that I need to show you. Okay, so select mean of row id from employees, where group by employee id comma name comma department comma salary. So let's execute here. So this is going to show you the 3 record. Okay, why is here only 3 record? Rollback. Yeah, so I think after deletion rollback was removed. So let's, we can see this is going to execute and facing the only 3 record out of 4 record. Okay, so let's check again, because you will be think that copy and paste, and then yeah, so we can see this is going to face the row id, minimum of the row id from employees, grouped employees record, means group by works basically. Okay, group by basically group the data according to the condition. Just like a condition, we can also say no problem, it will be done, because here we are giving the group by according to the employee id and the name and the department. If all these 4 columns data will be same now, so this will be grouped at record. Okay, so this will be grouped this record, that is the one row number 1 and the row number 2 with this. Okay, with again, and at the runtime there will be assigned the id, there will be assigned the id 1 and 2. Okay, and this will be, row number will be assigned 1 and 2, and row id will be assigned like this only, because this is the never ever going to change. After inserting the data, this will be not change. Okay, so what is happening again, this is the different data, this is not going to having the same in this table. Okay, so what will be happen in this time? At this time basically this record will be grouped by itself only, means this will be grouped by alone. Okay, so and this same this one having also same record only one time, so this will be again grouped by itself only. So 3 group will be having, this group and this group and last this group. So you can also ask me that here, so I am going to show you very amazing thing, that here this id, this row number, okay, row id no, row number. So row number will be changed at that time, because we have to group the record now, grouped according to these columns. So this will be 1 and 2, it's okay, but here we having only one group, only one tab, only one record in that group, so this will be assigned by the 1 only. Okay, and again here it will be internally only 1 when we have to, we are going to use this. Okay, minimum of row id comma select minimum of row id. I can show you. Okay, I can show you, but yeah, how can we show? Minimum of row id from employees, group by row id comma name. I can show you, no problem. Select mail. So here we can write something like that row number, okay, row number, because row id is confirmed that this will be same. Okay, so let's do this also, comma row id, and when we are going to use the this columns now with the multi row function, then we need to give the, you can say in the specify in the group by. So I am going to use the row num comma row id also. So from employees table, group the record according to these columns, and then the select the minimum of the row id comma row number comma row id. Okay, so you can see what is happening here. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, okay, so I was wrong at that time. I think that row id will be not changed, and row number will be after print, after, because it has to assign one time, so it is not going to assigning again after the grouping. Okay, so it will not assign. Okay, so this will be something like this: 1 2, this for these two record, for this previous two record. Okay, you can see this will be first, this one 2, this will be 3, this one will be 4. Okay, so this will be record the group the data like this only. And why is it going to giving something like these two data? Because after grouping also, because we have to group this data with row id also and with row number also. So row id is different enough, so that's why this is going to uh, grouping the according to the row id also. So here row id is not matching with this, so that's why this is going to grouping the different. Okay, but here we are in the previous we are using the only, here we have to use only the employee id and name and the department and the salary. So according to this four only, this is going to grouping, so that's why this is going to group the this two record. Okay, I hope you have to got it. And now what can we say, that row id I'm going to remove, then what will be happen? Yeah, so this will be something like same 1 3 2. Okay, it can be anything, it can be. Okay, yeah, so after this executes, then I'm going to show you that command, that how. So one thing has to confirm, that row id will be also not assigned again and again, and after grouping also, and we having the three group. Okay, because we have to group the data according to the four columns only, not using the row id and row number, because if you will use this now, so this will be not match the data in the first row and the second row, because row id and the row id of the second row is different, so it will be group again and again two times. Okay, so that's why we have to use the only four columns only. Okay, so now the command is here, that data uh, that delete the employee record, employees, uh, this. Okay, delete employees record, delete employees, sorry, delete employees record where row id not in, and then in this parenthesis. Okay, and now we can see row id. This is going to very bad, it can be very disturbance, because it will give the error. Okay, so that's why we need to solve that first, we need to observe that first before press the enter. So delete the employees record where row id should not be matched in this data. Okay, so we are getting, when we are going to execute this line, so we are getting this line, this data, because we having the three group. So in three group we having this group, so minimum of this group id. Okay, group day in this group day, you can say as a table also. So in this row ids we having the minimum this, so this will be first printed. Okay, and then in this we having single, so single minimum of this only, minimum of this record, what minimum of this record means only this. Okay, and again this will be here. So basically that's why we are going to comparing the row id should not be in this, so this second record will be deleted only. You are going to press, what happened here? Oh, something is going wrong. Yeah, so one row has to delete it. Now we need to see that data. So select, again we can do that same, yeah. So we can see the B, the A and B, the second record, the second record has to be deleted. Okay, so this is the how we can delete the record that will be duplicates. Okay, so you can also ask me that will we work for all the things for all times. So if you having that, if you having the minimum records means around 1000 lakhs, around thousands or 10,000 lakhs, so you will perform this. Okay, this will be no problem. But if you having the millions and trillions, then you need to go to the procedures and the different logics are there. Okay, so basically I am going to create a simple table, again simple, very simple, and I am going to apply the same thing is there also. Okay, so create table student std, and before this I want to just clear all the screen. So create table a student 2. Okay, student I am going to writing. Okay, id as the number, this is the id is you can say the column name, and I'm not going to specifying the constant because we need to give the we can say the same id also. Okay, so that's why, and then we are giving the name, and then varchar we can use the 20, but we can give the the not null. Okay, no problem, it will be done not null. Name will be also not null. Okay, and then the course is varchar of 20. This has to be done, and we can also specify this using the not null, and now we can press enter. So table has to be created successfully. So now we need to insert the duplicate record, duplicate rows, duplicate tuples. So insert into, we can say std values are something like that, one not one, and my name is, you can write any name where it is, and give the course. So I am going to course the C for the C, and again I am going to same data. Suppose that one DBA is working for that, and that one is going to insert the same data at the time of beginning of the company. Okay, and after that he is going to use the primary key and all these things. So no, after this will not. So I am going to save only now that if you having the, if we have to inserted the data, the duplicate data, then we need to solve this problem using this. Okay, because this will be take the space now. Okay, so again we have the same data in 3 C++. C++ name is, the second student is Raju, and roll number will be, we can say id will be 102 again. Okay, and the third one is Java, and name will be Ramita, and 103. Okay, this will be also 3 record, and yeah, that's it. So now what is happening that we need to fetch the all the data. Select all from select std dot all the columns data from the student table, and dot comma, and fetch also the row id. Okay, row id as the rr comma row num as the r from where, from the student table only. So this will be select all these records. So we can see we having the row id means from 1 to 8 means we have around the 8 record with a different row id. We can see the previous id is so different from these. Okay, so basically all these record having the different id, and whenever we are going to do this again and again, it will be not change, it has to be 100% will be never replaced. Okay, so now what we are going to see that, what we are going to do that this retest data, this only id name and course, not consider about row id and row number, because this is not our column, this is not our data, the part of our data, this is the system data. Okay, this is the Oracle data, no our data. Okay, so this is going to be considered by the systems only, no by us. So that's why I need to only care about this only 4 data. Okay, this is for only 3 columns, only 3 columns data only, id, name and course. So we can see that these 3 columns having the same data in 3 tuples, and again the 2 tuple having the same data, and again 3 tuples having the same data. So we need to solve this problem. We having 8, so out of 3 we must having only 1, because all the data is going to same. And again here the 2. Okay, so we can use the 2. Okay, so we can, out of 2 we can remove 1 only, and out of 3 we can remove only 2 only. Okay, because 1 should be there. I want to make interest in this topic. Do you know how? Because 1 out of 3 is Ramita. Okay, but she is going to do a different course, that is SQL and again Inter. So now what will be happen? We are going to face, yeah. So out of this 4 record, only we must have to delete the 2 record, because we having 2. This student is going to perform, this student is going to learn the Java also and the SQL also. So we need to delete this duplicate out of 3 only, 2. This and this row number and row id 8 and 9 is totally different, because one student is okay, this one is one student only, but course is going to different. So we need to also solve this problem. So we must have to care about this, that this data should be not deleted. And because this x value, t1.x means t1.id is changed, sorry, t1.x is 103 and t1.y is Java, and t1.x is 103 and t1.y is SQL, means totally different, means there is no functional dependency. So that's why we need to care it about that this should be here only. Okay, so we need to delete the out of finally I'm going to finally. Okay, so out of 3 records should be deleted only 2, out of these 2 only should be 1, out of this 4 should be only 2, because these 3 is going to same, but this is not same. Okay, so let's do this. Delete the student, delete the student record where the student where the id sorry, where the row, because I am also going to remember this simple thing only, that how can we do that? Using the row id, using the row id, using the row id, where row id not should be in this data, in this. Okay, because we need to first make a table from our matching record, means similar record. So we must have to group that, and then we need to face only only those records, those IDs, because ID is different now, so we can do that using only row ID, not row number. Okay, I will show you. So here basically where row ID should not be in the select the minimum of the row ID from std, select minimum of row ID from std, group करना है. Now we need to group by std, sorry, group by what, group by, this is very important, group by what, id, name and course. We need to give 3, because here we having the, if we will give the id and name now, so it will be group this 4 record, and out of 4 this will be delete 3 record, and only 1 will be remains. So we need to give these 3 columns, that is the id, name and course, and then this will be considered that this is the totally different. Okay, so let's do this. Group by the id comma name comma course. Okay, and yeah, done. So this will be select the minimum of the row id from the grouped data, grouped by using the id name and course. So this will be grouped the these three, and this will be grouped two up, okay, and two, this will be two, okay, and this group is third group, okay, and this is the last group because this is not going to match, this is not going to match in this, in any row, okay. So we having the four group, we having the four row. So out of three group, the minimum row id is where, minimum row id is here. So this will be here, it will be face the row id here, okay, and again it will be face the uh, row id from here, okay. So this will be face the from the Raju, this will be face the this record first will be this record, then a d, remember this a, this is the last a d, and then from these three record a d f, f will be here, okay, a d f, and the last is I, a d f I. You can see, you can see, you can see this is going to enter. So 5 record have to delete it, and now I am going to select all the data. So we need to do something like this, yeah. So a c d, sorry. So what did I, what should I do here? I'm going to wrong here, okay. So basically I have to use the another table now, so that's why this problem has to be occurred, okay. So let's do the thing again here, yeah. So we can see a d f I, a d f I data has to be not deleted, because here the condition was that row id should not be matched in this. So this has to, if we are going to, if you are going to execute this line only, so this will be execute and face the this four record only, you can see this four record only. So this will match the record row id from the table, from the row id from the table, and the match with this table, match of this, okay. So match of this. So if this is going to same, if this is the table, okay, this is the table row, tuple row. So this will be matched with this. If this has to be matched, then not delete. If this has to be matched here, then not delete. If this has to be matched in this row id, so not delete. If this has to be same in this matched, then not delete, and if not matched, then delete all the things, okay. So that's why all the things have to be deleted. I hope you have to be got it whatever I have to told you. So as you know that where executes row by row, so that's why all the row has to be doing again and again as a loop, okay. So this is going to be something like that only. Row id again and again, this is going to check row id, again the from the row id from the tables row id, it is going to check this. If matched, not delete. If not matched, delete, okay. So again and again this is going to do, because so here we have to use the where clause, where executes row by row, okay. So this will be first come here, and then it will be check this is going to match here, match from this four record only, because here we have to mention now. So this will be face the this four record, and this will be match here. So this is going to match. So if match, not delete. If not match, delete that, okay. So this is the main reason that how we are going to do that, okay. And why are not going using the row number, because this is going to change again and again, okay. This is going to be changed, suppose after deletion this row id have to never ever change, but this has to be changed. You can see that this d last I have to d. So this one is here we having the row number is 2, but here we having the row number is 2, sorry, d na d. So 4, here we have 4, but there is a 2. So that's why you will be get, if you are going to use the deleting the record, using the row number now, then you will be 100% get. Why we are not going to use row num? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. Okay, no problem. I am going to do that. Row num not should be in this. Okay, so let's do this. So this has to be deleted all the record, all the remains record also, because this is going to check. As you know that where executes row by row, so this will be first I need to going to show you select all from std, and then yeah, no record is here, and then I'm going to roll back to clarify you. Okay, so again select all the record, no record. Why bro? It's okay, this is very bad here. This is happening because I have to set it auto commit on, I think. Okay, auto commit is on there, so that's why this has to happen. Set auto commit on, we can do that. Okay, so that's so basically what I'm about to say, you know, that where is data in certain data in certain statements, where is, yeah 1 2 3 क्या यार, yeah 4, suppose we having 4 data only. Okay, suppose we having only 4 data only. Select all from std, and all the data are the different, all the data are different. We can't group here, we can't group. Okay, but still this is going to delete, but still this will be delete if we will use the row number, commit complete. Okay, because we have to delete, we have to use the set commit on, so this has to commit it. We can't again we need to again reinsert. Okay, so see, select all from std, we can see, but I want to show you now. Yeah, select all from std, we can see this data we having, and I want to show you only one thing here, that yeah, what happens here. Select, yes, so this is going to face the 3412, the row number. Okay, the row number, after it is going to facing the row number, but this is not for the permanent. This will be changed if you will delete this first record, this will be changed. So that's why we are not going to use. Okay, because the internally what I want to say you only one thing, that's why I'm going to do along this video, because this is very important. Yeah, 4 row has to be deleted, because this has to be in this basically we having the 4 and 3 3 4 1 2. Okay, in this delete a student record where row number not in this. Okay, so row number, it will be check the row number from here, this will be by default row number 1, so not in this. If match, this will be if this will be there, then it is going to delete. If row number in again this is not working. still we having the same data, then also that was not working. Okay, because here this is going to say that delete the record of the student where this condition is going to satisfy, where row number is going to match to this. So row number, minimum of the row number, select the minimum row number from a student group by id comma name comma course. So it will be again and again 3. Okay, so this will be something like this. But I didn't get why the row number is not going to use. Okay, so you need to do by yourself, because if you have to got it, you need to also publish that video, okay, and show me on your channel. Okay, so let's meet again in the next session.